Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to today's video. Today I am coming at you guys with a Q&A type of situation about all of your Penn State questions. We are getting to that time of year when everyone is making their college decisions. So because of that, I've gotten so many questions from you guys. If you guys aren't following my Instagram, go follow my Instagram. It's just at kayla.michaud. You can DM me with your questions and I'll answer them. But I've been getting so many the past few weeks, so I was like, okay, I think it's time to make a video, sit down and just answer them all together because I feel like everyone has the same questions. Just a little bit about me. This is my first year at Penn State, but I'm a sophomore in college. I went to a different school last year and started school at Penn State in June of 2019. I did a summer semester, which is a question that comes up a lot, but because of the way that I transferred and stuff, I do live in a freshman dorm, so this is really like freshman year 2.0 for me. I'm also in Alpha Phi here at Penn State wearing our Thon merch. Hopefully this is a good background. I have like a cute little photo wall situation going on. I feel like it'd be really cute if I could prop my camera up literally right here, but I'm literally just sitting on my bed, so we're gonna go right there. Would you recommend Penn State for those interested in behavioral analysis or criminal justice? I would recommend Penn State for any major, to be honest. So many people saying Penn State 24, can't wait to be freshman in the fall. That is so exciting. People asked about if you could choose to live in dorms here. So that's like a great question. I feel like so many people want to know about the whole dorm situation. So the places you could live on campus are North, South, East, West, and Pollock. Pollock, when you say Pollock, people are like, no. Pollock is kind of like in the south area of campus by like the hub. It's a very, very central area of campus, and Pollock is pretty much all freshmen. I don't know of anyone that's not a freshman that lives in Pollock. Pollock is very nice and very central to everything, but Pollock is not. They don't have any renovated dorms in Pollock. They're very old. Yeah, they're not the most pretty dorms on campus, that's for a fact. That being said, pretty much most freshmen want to live in East, and specifically in renovated East. If you guys want to know what a renovated dorm looks like in East, this is it. I don't say that a lot, like where I live on campus, just because it's like for safety. But there are literally like 11 buildings in East. No one knows what it is. There are like hundreds of people in each building. So many people are confused about that because they're like, it looks like you live in renovated East, but you're sophomore. To clear it up, I do live in a renovated building in East. All of East is under this big construction project, but I feel like if you're coming here in the fall of 2020 as a freshman, if you come in East, I feel like the likelihood is you'll probably end up in a renovated dorm if you're in East, because at this point, like as of this fall, there's going to be more renovated than unrenovated, but the renovated dorms are very, very nice. We don't have communal bathrooms. They're private bathrooms, but they're communal. Like it's not like a big communal bathroom, which unrenovated East and Pollock have like the traditional, you know, but there's air conditioning and heat. We have a thermostat in our room and they say that you can't control it. That's kind of BS. You can. The only thing that you can't control is they have a system of when it's air conditioning or heat. Like when it got cold, it automatically switched over to heat, and there's like a little bit of a locked thing of like how high you could set it or how low you could set it. Suggestions of where to live, I would suggest East renovated, hands down. And for your second choice, because you can choose two, I would do East renovated and East unrenovated. I know some people will do like East renovated and then North renovated, but you're gonna want to live in East, so I would just suggest putting East for both of your options. I was accepted but have mandatory summer courses if I choose to attend. Is it worth it? Do you know anything about online courses? Because I had a few vacation plans in the summer. This is a great question, and I've gotten a lot of questions about summer session, which I did do summer session. A lot of people, when they get accepted to Penn State, it'll say like you've been accepted for fall. It would now be fall 2020, right? Some people get like summer 2020. So that means that you are required to do summer courses if you want to continue into Penn State in the fall. There are so many different rumors and stigmas about why you're admitted into summer session. A lot of people will think, oh, I'm not smart enough for Penn State. They want me in the summer at the do summer classes. I am here to tell you about what summer session actually is. Traditionally, I guess you would graduate high school in May or June said time, and at the end of June is when you move in to Penn State for your summer session. It is very hard, I know. The summer after senior year of high school, I mean, I would have been sad if I had to do that too. Coming out of senior year of high school, it kind of helped that I was already out of school. So you live in South Campus, which is so nice. Like, I was in Holler Hall. It was a renovated dorm, literally like a hotel. It's so freaking nice in there. Again, you have like the private bathrooms. I know a few people that were put into unrenovated South in Simmons. So yeah, you live in South and you'd usually do 2 summer classes. If you get accepted for summer session, 100% enroll in this thing called LEAP, which they'll probably send you like flyers about. 100% do LEAP. You will regret not doing LEAP. So what it is you're with like your LEAP Pride, and mine was like Human Development and Family Studies. That was my Pride, and you take 2 classes under that category, and you're with the same like 20 people for your classes and for your activities. It was literally the best summer of my life, and the pamphlets and the booklets, they only show so much, but honestly, no one really talks about summer session that much. I wish I had more information, so I'm so glad that I can give you guys information. It was just so much fun. I literally met some of my best friends over the summer that were in my LEAP group. And then you're given a LEAP mentor if you do LEAP. Ours was a senior. She happened to be an education major, which was awesome for me. And she had events planned for us, like we would go to a baseball game, like trampoline park, escape room, just like really fun things. It was so much fun. I think people are scared of literally being here and there's nothing happening, but State College in the summer is absolutely booming. Like, it is so much fun. You will not be bored. And obviously, like, they won't tell you this in the flyers, but it's a lot of fun. Like, we had a lot of fun over the summer. You can choose your roommate. Yes, you can request your roommate 100%. Fire drills. Yeah, there will be fire drills, but like, I haven't had one that woke me up in the middle of the night. Usually they'll do them at the beginning of the month at like 5 p.m. on like a Tuesday. I got into the summer program too. I'm required to do it. I feel like I kind of got rejected because I didn't get into the fall right away. What if we don't do the program and then we can't go into the fall? Yeah, I think it's like kind of upsetting. Again, a lot of people are like, oh, I like don't want to do summer. I feel like I got rejected. But it's not that they rejected you. Like, from what I've heard, summer session is just like kids that they intend need a little bit of a boost before college or are very ahead. It's not because you weren't as smart, I promise you. Maybe they also intend that you chose a challenging major and you will switch it because it is hard. I've seen that happen. Kids come here over the summer being a very hard major, and then they take a little class over the summer in their major and they realize how hard it is, and then they switch. A lot of kids that are here over the summer are DUS, which is you're undecided, and a lot of those kids decide what they want to do by the end of the summer. A lot of people have questions about classes and stuff, which is a great question because I know there are a few people here that are worried. I feel like this is a very important question, and I never really knew this coming into here. But obviously, like, you know, when you come here for the tours and stuff, they'll tell you how like classes aren't that big, but you will have like big classes, and I feel like that's like, it's very true. When you come in like freshman, sophomore year, when you're finishing up your gen eds, those are gonna be when you have the biggest classes, but not all of your classes will be like that. You'll probably have 1 or 2 really big classes like that. Last semester, I had 2 classes in a Chambers lecture hall, which was like 100 kids. But that was just like, again, a gen ed that all ed majors had to take. I don't know, my teacher literally knew everyone's name. Alexandra List, such a great ed psych teacher if you're gonna take it with her. She literally like knew your name, and like even when I see her around campus now, she'll say hi because she remembers me in her class, which honestly is so cool. And a lot of people are worried about like if it feels like, you know, scary walking around, and the best way I could describe walking around campus is like you have like a big square on the outskirts of campus, but once you get more accustomed to the campus, then you kind of like know all the back roads in between. My first week here I was confused, and then I literally knew it like the back of my hand. It doesn't feel like the school is as big as it is. Some people have advice about getting involved on campus because they're worried again about like making friends. I would suggest getting involved with a thon org or a committee because we are very, very involved and passionate about thon, and I know that's like pretty much how all of my friends made their little niche in the school first semester. Some people also asked about like rush and stuff. Formal rush years in the spring, but honestly I really like it now that I understand rush, because I can't imagine as an incoming freshman doing formal rush when you get to school. That must be so stressful and so hectic. People want to know about the food on campus. So since I live in East, I go to Finley Commons, which is the main thing here. Pollock Commons for Pollock, Reddifer and South. West is the best, obviously. You will hear people complain about the food here, but I am here to tell you, as someone that went to a school last year with the worst food, it is not bad here at all. It's not like gourmet food. It's not like UMass, Amherst, best food ever, oh my god, but it is really good here. They have so many options. So if you live in East, you'll go to Finley Commons. It is very nice. They recently renovated it. That's where you have like your mail desk and everything. In Finley, they have like your desk and stuff. They have this thing called Flips, which is kind of like a to-go. Think of it as like a McDonald's. We have the Market, which is the best thing ever. Literally a grocery store. You have produce, every type of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And then they also have Edge, which is a coffee place with bagels, which is, they have literally so many types of bagels. And then upstairs they have like the whole buffet side, and then they have a to-go side of like acai bowls, poke bowls, deli, pizza, and then of course like the buffet and stuff. So hopefully that answered your questions. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or DM me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your time. If you're watching this, if you're a senior in high school, or even if you're a junior and watching this, that's crazy. It's gonna go by so fast, and I feel like freshman year will go by so fast, especially your first semester at Penn State, whether it's the summer or the fall. Obviously like follow your heart and where you want to go to school, and just like look for that gut feeling of like where you are excited, or like when you leave and go home from your accepted students days, it's like where's that place where you just miss it and want to go back. And that's honestly just how I felt here. It's amazing. The football is amazing. The school spirit is amazing. It is just such a great community of people. It is a big school, but that brings on so many amazing opportunities like thon and amazing clubs and organizations and Greek life. I just can't say enough amazing things about this school. I can't believe that I'm almost halfway done with college and that I'm only gonna have 2 more years left here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.